Dollar signs in my chat, please, if you want to know where the money at. Dollar signs in my chat, please, if you want to know where the money at. And the money is not at Facebook. The money is not, or maybe it is, or maybe it's going to Facebook. So Facebook posted earnings, aka Meta posted earnings, and the stock tanked and went down to like, I don't know, $2 or something like that. Don't quote me. But Mark Zuckerberg is a genius. He is a genius. You know, one of our greatest allies said, you know what? The stock is down. Watch this. Meta Inc. is looking to sell at least $25 billion in investment grade bonds on Thursday, after a day after Chief Executive Officer Mark Zuckerberg warned that the company will spend even more aggressively on artificial intelligence in the coming year. The offering, which is expected to be one of the largest United States corporate bond sales of 2025, has received orders of about $125 billion, according to people with knowledge close to the matter, the most ever for a public U.S. corporate bond offering. It comes soon after a joint venture funding a Meta data center in Louisiana privately sold about 27 billion bonds, much of which were originally bought by Pacific Investment Management. So we're going to check the charts out in a little bit, but that is definitely going to make people feel better about being a Meta investor. AI, you know, we love to talk about AI, so we talk about over here in the investment world. It's the boom. It's the AI boom. And we got a bit of a CAPEX happening here. Capital expenditure spending from Microsoft, Google, Meta, NVIDIA, and AMD. And it said it could impact the entire tech stack. They say here, Paribas, from investment firm BNP, said, we expect the unprecedented CAPEX investment should benefit the entire data center supply chain, such as Broadcom, CLS, Credo, Arista, Micron, Light, Fabrinet, Ciena, Coherent, Western Digital, Seagate, and SanDisk, according to analyst Carl Ackerman. In a note to clients on Wednesday, Meta said it now expects total expenses to be between $116 billion and $118 billion for 2025, and that CAPEX for 2026 will be notably larger than it was this year. Microsoft says it expects fiscal 2026 CAPEX spending to accelerate from the 58% year-over-year growth seen in fiscal 2025, while Alphabet raised its forecast for fiscal 2025 to $91 billion. To $93 billion, up from the prior view of $85 billion. So a lot of talk online talking about, I seen some people fudding AI. They're like, oh, it's a bubble, it's a bubble. I'm like, nah, it ain't no bubble yet. We are still early. It's no bubble yet. We are still early. Money is still pouring in. Be cautious. Beware. The markets went bonkers between Trump and Xi and Powell and Fed interest rates. I'm going to talk about that in a second. China and the United States have agreed on a year-long truce in their trade war. They're saying it's basically a handshake deal. Shout out Natty Smurf. Thank you for the 13 gifted. Thank you, bro. Shout out to the sponsor, Natty Smurf, over on the trade desk. He made money today. He made big money today. Lowering the average duty from 57% to 47% as far as the tariffs concerned. They say here on foreignpolicy.com, Beijing has agreed to once more purchase U.S. soybeans and refrain from imposing further rare earth controls for a year. So rare earth stocks went up following this deal. But we didn't get any chip news. Trump held back on allowing the export of the powerful NVIDIA-made semiconductor chip, the B30A, to Beijing. NVIDIA chief Jensen Huang is lobbying Trump for more charitable rules, and the possibility of the chip being exported isn't off the table altogether. So I'm expecting that deal to be a big boom for NVIDIA, a big boom for the whole AI chip sector. So whenever they figure that out, we should be ready for it. So hopefully that happens soon. Also, Earnings came in for Chipotle. Chipotle stock took a big dip. We're going to talk about that in a second. But yeah, might be a good buying opportunity. Maybe it's going to zero. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll keep an eye on that. In the meantime, let's go to the chart.
This product does not boost your testosterone. Boosting your testosterone is unhealthy. What this product does is it balances your hormone levels and frees up a natural testosterone production. That way you can get back to what you really want to do, which is hit the gyms.